Kunja Bihari Jayo. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandan Braj Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandan Braj Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Jai Jai Shri Gauranitai ki Jai, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Lembro de Srimad Bhagavatam, canto 3, capítulo 7, verso 41. Sarva Vedascha Yagnascha.
Sarva Vedas.
Tapodanani Chanaga.
Tapodanani Chanaga.
Jiva Bhaya Pradhanasya.
Jivavaya Pradhanasya.
Na kurviran kalam api.
Na kurviram kalamapi.
Sarve vedascha yagnascha.
Sarve vedascha jnanascha.
Tapodanani chanaga.
Tapodanani chanaga.
Jiva bhaya pradhan asnasya.
Jivavaya pradhanasya.
Na kurviran kalam api.
Na kurviram kalamapi.
Sarve vedascha yagnascha.
Sarve vedascha jnanascha.
Tapodanani chanaga.
Tapodanani chanaga.
Jiva bhaya pradhanasya.
Jivavaya pradhanasya.
Na kurviran kalam api.
Na kurviram kalamapi. Sarve vedasya yagyascha.
Sarve vedascha yagnascha.
Tapodanani shanaga.
Tapodanani chanagha.
Jivavaya pradhanasya.
Jivabhaya pradhanasya.
Na kurviram kalamapi.
Na kurviram kalam ati.
Sarve vedascha yajnanascha.
Sarve vedascha yagnascha.
Tapodanani chananga.
Tapodanani chanaga.
Jivabhaya pradhanasya.
Jivabhaya pradhanasya.
Kurviram kalamapi.
Na kurviram kalamapi.
Sarve vedascha yagnascha.
Tapodanani chanaga.
Tapodanani chanaga.
Jivabhaya pradhanasya.
Jivabhaya pradhanasya.
Nakurviram kalamapi.
Na kurviram kalamapi.
Sarve.
Sarve.
Toda clase de.
Toda clase de
Veda.
Veda.
Divisiones de los Vedas.
divisiones de los Vedas.
Cha.
Cha.
También.
También.
Yajna.
Yagya.
Sacrificios.
Sacrificios.
Cha.
Cha.
También.
También.
Tapa.
Tapa.
Penitencias.
Penitencias.
Danani.
Danani.
Caridades.
Caridades.
Cha.
Cha.
Y. Anaga.
Anaga.
Oh tú el Inmaculado.
Oh tú el Inmaculado.
Jiva.
Jiva.
La entidad viviente.
La entidad viviente.
Abhaya.
Abhaya.
Inmunidad contra todos los tormentos materiales.
Inmunidad contra todos los tormentos materiales.
Pradhanasya.
Gracias.
De aquel que brinda esta clase de seguridad.
De aquel que brinda esa clase de seguridad.
No.
No.
Kurviran.
Kurviram.
Pueden igualarse.
Pueden igualarse.
Kalam.
Kalam.
Ni siquiera parcialmente.
Ni siquiera parcialmente.
Api.
Api.
Ciertamente.
Ciertamente.
Traducción. Pues gracias. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Oh tú el Inmaculado, tus respuestas a todas estas preguntas conferirán la inmunidad contra todas las miserias materiales. Semejante caridad es mayor que todas las caridades, sacrificios, penitencias y demás percepciones védicas. Traducción en inglés. My dear sage, I have put all these questions before you with a view. I'm sorry. O spotless one, your answers to all these questions will grant immunity from all material desires. Such charity is greater than all Vedic charities, sacrifices, and penances. Significado. La obra de caridad más elevada y perfecta de toda clase consiste en darle a la gente en general la inmunidad contra las ansiedades de la existencia material. Esto puede hacerse únicamente mediante la ejecución de actividades con carácter del servicio devocional del Señor. Esta clase de conocimiento es incomparable. El cultivo del conocimiento de los Vedas, la ejecución de sacrificios y la distribución de caridades munificias no pueden formar en conjunto ni siquiera una parte de la inmunidad contra los tormentos de la existencia material que se gana con el servicio devocional. La caridad de Maitreya no solo ayudará a Vidura, sino debido a su naturaleza universal, liberará a todas las demás personas en todas las épocas. Así pues, Maitreya es inmortal. Verso de nuevo. Oh tú el Inmaculado, tu respuesta a todas estas preguntas conferirán la inmunidad contra todas las miserias materiales. Semejante caridad es mayor que todas las caridades, sacrificios, penitencias y demás percepciones védicas. O spotless one, your answer to all these questions will grant immunity from all material miseries. Such charity is greater than all Vedic charities, sacrifices, penances, etc. Om Ajnanatimindrasya Jananjana Suchalakaya Chakshurunimritan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Jai Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jai Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Entonces, en verso de hoy, Vidura dice a Maitreya Muni que las respuestas a las preguntas que él ha formulado van a conferir un beneficio, inmenso beneficio a la humanidad. So here Vidura is telling Maitreya Muni that what questions he has asked him, the answers of these questions will be a great blessing for all humanity. Entonces, desde que el nacimiento que hemos nacido, siempre nos gusta hacer preguntas. So from birth, we like to ask questions. Entonces, siempre un niño pregunta a la madre, ¿esto qué es? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Esto qué es? So a small child always asking a mother, what is this? What is this? Always he wants answers to all the questions. So Prabhupada says inquisitiveness is a sign of intelligence. Entonces Srila Prabhupada decía que ser curioso, hacer preguntas es signo de inteligencia. But now what type of questions depends or the person asks will tell whether the person is materially intelligent or spiritually intelligent. So what type of questions is very, very important. Pero entonces el tipo de pregunta determina si la persona es materialmente inteligente o espiritualmente inteligente. But material intelligence, Prabhupada says, is like a mudha. Because only thing is worried about eating, sleeping, mating and defending. That is it. And that is what all the animals are doing at the same time. Exactly the same, but in different ways. Entonces la inteligencia material, según Srila Prabhupada, son mudas, son tontos, asnos, porque lo único que preocupa o único que pregunta es comer, dormir, aparearse y defenderse. Where to eat, how to eat, what to eat, where to sleep, how to sleep. This is the only thing which today's society is doing. Somebody is spending in Dubai, there's a hotel called Burj Khalifa, where the person is spending $10,000 or euros, approximately same, per day, per night, only to go and sleep. $10,000 per day. Entonces en Dubai hay un hotel que se llama Burj Khalifa, que la gente gastan 10,000 euros una noche para ir a dormir. Now, what is the difference between a person spending 10,000 euros in Dubai and sleeping, or a dog sleeping on the road? Maybe the dog is sleeping more better without spending one euro. Entonces, ¿qué diferencia hay entre esa persona que está durmiendo después de gastar 10,000 euros o un perro que está durmiendo ahí en la calle? Probablemente el perro duerme mejor. So sometimes I wonder when, sitting in an apartment of some rich man and he spent crores of rupees and one mouse or one lizard or one cockroach is coming and staying in the same house and not paying, even 1 cent. And he's enjoying the food, the sugar, everything what is fallen. Entonces a veces cuando voy a casa de los ricos, de millonarios, tiene un apartamento que vale millones de euros y ha gastado y ha trabajado tanto, y en la misma casa vive una cucaracha o una hormiga y no ha pagado ni un duro y vive en la misma casa y come lo que él pueda, ¿no? Lo que cae de los remanentes. So the sign of intelligence is not to solve material problems, because material problems will never be solved. Entonces el signo de inteligencia es no resolver nuestros problemas materiales, porque nunca se va a resolver. For example, eating. Okay, we have an urge of eating. Oh, I want to solve my problem. Where is Prabhu? Prasadam, prasadam. Where is prasadam? We open the fridge. Okay, it's little bit this, little bit here. Let me cook. Let me work very hard. And we cook and we eat. And it takes 2 hours. Maybe you must be knowing you are a cook. How much time it takes to cook prasadam? 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. And how much time you eat? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes finished. Entonces, un ejemplo práctico es que tardamos tanto tiempo en cocinar, tanto esfuerzo, comprar ingredientes, cocinar. En 10 minutos hemos comido. Entonces, ¿cuánto ha durado nuestra satisfacción? 10 minutos. And later on, after some time, again we are hungry. So we had a problem, we were hungry, we satisfied the hunger, again we are hungry. Again we have to make food, again we have to eat. So all the material things, it has a solution, but it's a temporary solution, not a permanent solution. And this is only a very small problem I gave you of eating food. But there are so many complex problems. Like, for example, now the full, earth is getting contaminated with smoke, with carbon dioxide, with so many dirt they are throwing in the sea. What is the solution? The solution is they increase the problem even more than before. Entonces, esto es un problema pequeño que he dado de comer, pero hay tantos problemas en la tierra, la contaminación, están tirando basura en todas partes, y ese problema solo aumenta. So Srila Prabhupada says, for example, that during that time when Srila Prabhupada was present in this universe, in material world, so they were making United Nations. Okay, United Nations was to unite all the nations. But every time Prabhupada would see that there would be more flags, more countries. From Russia, I don't know how many countries divide. From India, then we want Pakistan, Bangladesh, different countries. So what is a united? It is disunited. Entonces Srila Prabhupada decía que las Naciones Unidas querían unir las naciones, pero cada vez hay más banderas. De un país se hacen 5 o 10 países, ¿no? De Rusia, antigua Rusia, ahora hay tantos países, la India hay no sé cuántos países. Todo el mundo quiere ser independiente. And what to speak of countries? In one house, there used to be living 3 or 4 brothers with the wife, with the children, with the grandchildren, with the grandparents. 4 generations living in one house. And now one house, 2 people living. Children grow up, they go away. And sometimes not even 2, even husband and wife separate and they live different. And dog is living. Entonces, ¿qué hablar de naciones? En una casa, antiguamente en la India, todavía ahí en los pueblos de India, viven 3 generaciones, el niño, el padre y el abuelo, y con las familias, con sus mujeres y todo el mundo en la misma casa, pero en la generación moderna, todos se separan, solo viven en una casa grande, un marido y una mujer, los niños se van y a veces ni estos, se separan, se divorcian. Y Prabhu dice, entonces en vez de la mujer trae un perro. O un gato. Or sometimes cat. It's true. It's very rare to find today any house without a dog or a cat. Es muy raro encontrar una casa sin un gato o un perro. Porque quieren compañía. Y como no hay compañía de humanos, pues están satisfecho con perros y animales because they don't have company of the human beings, so they're buying cat and dog. One time, one friend told me, I like a dog or cat better than a wife. I said, why? He said, because they listen to me. Whatever I say, they do. Entonces un amigo me dijo que yo prefiero un perro que una mujer. Y digo, ¿por qué? Porque por lo menos me hace caso. Le digo cualquier cosa y me hace caso.
Ahora están inventando este millonario los robots.
Sí.
Se van a casar con las mujeres robots.
Yeah, Prabhu is saying, so nowadays not even animals, they want robots. Because robots don't eat. Animals also eat something. So the question is that we are trying to solve our material problems with material solutions and there is no solution to any material problem. So entonces la cuestión es que estamos intentando resolver los problemas materiales con soluciones materiales, pero eso son muy temporales y no son soluciones buenas. The material problems only have spiritual solution and that is permanent solution. That is like if you have a boil, instead of putting cream every day, boil may pain less. But if you go to a doctor and cut the boil, finished. So that is cutting the material problems with spiritual solution. Es como tenemos un tumor en la piel y entonces en vez de poner crema todos los días para que te duela menos, es ir al cirujano y que te quiten el tumor y ya se acaba el problema. Entonces la sociedad humana tiene muchos problemas y la única solución es solución espiritual. So how are the spiritual solutions have to be applied? Because we hear every time spiritual solution, how it is in real life. What is the application of this solution? So we'll take some words from Bhagavatam, that what Bhagavatam is saying regarding this matter. So in Bhagavatam, the Canto 1, chapter 2, verse 5 says, so we can repeat. So Sanskrit is a language of the soul, and so if we repeat, our soul is understanding. So entonces vamos a repetir un verso de Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.5, donde dice cómo el tema espiritual nos soluciona o nos satisface nuestro corazón. So we can repeat, Munaya sadhu prishtoham Munaya sadhu Bhavadbhi loka mangalam Jatkrita Krishna samprashno Yenatma suprasidati. Muy bien, vamos a repetir otra vez. Munaya sadhu prishto aham Bhavadbhi loka mangalam. So, mangalam, what is the meaning of mangalam? ¿Qué significa mangalam? Tú eres pujari, tú tienes auspiciosidad. Mangalam, auspiciosidad, very auspicious. So, what is saying is this Krishna Katha is very, very auspicious. And yat krita Krishna samprashno yenatma suprasidati. Suprasidati means it's satisfying our heart. Suprasidati significa que satisface nuestro corazón. So now what is the meaning of the full verse? I'll read in Spanish and then I'll translate it in English. Oh sabios, he sido interrogado por ustedes con razón. Sus preguntas son valiosas porque se refieren a Señor Krishna y por eso son idóneas para el bienestar del mundo. Solo preguntas de este índole son capaces de satisfacer al yo por completo. So the meaning in English is, oh sages, I have been asked by you with these questions which are very valuable because they refer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Śrī Kṛṣṇa. And these questions are ideal for the well-being of the whole world. Only these questions are able to satisfy the real me, the real self, that is the soul, completely. So, entonces aquí se dice que estas preguntas son idóneas para nuestro bienestar. ¿Qué preguntas acerca de la suprema personalidad de Dios? So this is saying that these questions which the sages have asked, this is in the first canto, the sages of Naimisharanya had asked Achyuta Goswami 6 questions. And those questions were regarding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they are saying that these questions which you have asked are the ideal questions for humanity because they are regarding Śrī Kṛṣṇa. Entonces en este verso, que es el canto 1, dice que las preguntas que han formulado los sabios de Naimisharanya, Achyuta Goswami, son preguntas idóneas para la satisfacción del corazón porque se refiere a la suprema personalidad de Dios. So we, in search of happiness, the reason for our inquisitiveness from childhood, the child is trying to touch everything, to eat everything, to see everything different, because the child from birth is trying to be happy. The child comes out crying and all the life is crying. Not like a child, not we are crying, oh, but we are crying, I want money, I want car, I want wife, I want house, I want clothes, I want this, I want that, I want food. All the time we are crying for material things. Entonces, desde niñez, un niño empieza a llorar por cosas materiales, que un niño pequeño quiere agarrar algo, quiere comer algo, quiere poner algo en la boca. Y cuando sea mayor, esta tendencia siempre sigue porque solamente quiere explotar los recursos materiales. And the child, because she's not getting happy, we are seeing that this quest of happiness never finishes. And that is why a person is always in anxiety. Always in anxiety. We will never see a person, he's sitting peacefully and he is very happy with his self and with Paramatma. Very rare to find. Entonces hay personas, ¿por qué esta inquietud o esa ansiedad sigue? Porque en ningún estado él se siente feliz. So the important problem is we have the lamentation for the past and the fear for the future. Entonces hay una lamentación por el pasado y un miedo para el futuro. Have you seen in the past, always we are seeing, oh, I should have done this, oh, I should have bought this lottery, or I should have invested money over here, or I should have done this study of computer science, I did not study this, now I'm not getting good job. Always we are thinking of past, why we did not do this, why we did not do that, or why we wasted our time, or why we wasted our money. Always lamenting. And in the future, we are thinking, oh, what will happen? Now, COVID gone, maybe another pandemic come, which is, they're saying is going to be worse. How will I survive? And when I become 65 years old, will I have money for the pension, for living, and for eating, pan y aceite. So we are always worrying about the future. So entonces estamos o bien en ansiedad lamentando el pasado o tener miedo del futuro. And what is happening in these two circumstances? We are losing our present. We are not living in the present. And there is a thing called mindfulness. Mindfulness means what situation we are never there. Now we are in the class, we are thinking of something else. When we are somewhere else, we are thinking of the class. When we are eating, we are thinking of sleeping. When we are sleeping, we are thinking of eating. We are never present in the real situation. And that is why we are not enjoying. Even materially, we are not enjoying. Because for material enjoyment also, you need to be where you are. Entonces, ese es un defecto del ser humano, que estamos lamentando del pasado o teniendo miedo del futuro y no estamos en el presente y perdemos el presente, porque para disfrutar algo tenemos que estar situado en el presente. So regarding our spiritual life, what the sages are saying and what Srimad Bhagavatam is saying, that if you are inquiring so much, that is a natural tendency or quality of the soul. Tat vidhi paripatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. So why don't you inquire about the absolute truth? Because that is what will give you satisfaction. That is what will give you real happiness. Because other things will not give you real happiness. So it's just like, ok, voy a traducir en español. Entonces, según ese verso, si tenemos esta tendencia de hacer tantas preguntas, ¿por qué no preguntar acerca de la verdad absoluta? Porque realmente va a resolver el problema. And over here, this verse is also saying that the real charity or the real thing which you can give to someone is to give them spiritual knowledge, because that will give him the permanent solution. Not somebody is hungry, you just give him some food, some chapati. Okay, that is there, that is required, but that will only solve his immediate problem. But he will be hungry, and again you have to give him. How many times you will give him? So rather, if you speak to him about Krishna, you speak to him about the pastimes of Krishna, he will chant, he will be successful in his life, and in the next life he will not be born in this material world. So it will solve his problem completely. ¡Haribol! Entonces ese también el verso dice que la caridad verdadera es darle conocimiento de Krishna, porque una persona hambriento le da un chapati, le va a satisfacer el hambre solo por un momento. Eso es necesario. No estamos diciendo que no hay que dar comida ofrecida al Señor a una persona hambrienta, pero también hablar acerca de la verdad absoluta del Señor, y así él puede estar cantando el santo nombre y no va a volver en este mundo material y resuelve su problema para siempre. So this holy name, the devotional service, is compared to a fire. It is called as Klesha Agni. What is the meaning of Klesha? Miserias, correcto. Y Agni is fire. So it burns all the miseries of this material world. Entonces ese servicio devocional se describe como Klesha Agni. Klesha es miserias y Agni es fuego. So just like the fire, it destroys everything, whatever comes its way, it just burns away. So this Klesha Agni, or chanting of the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this will burn away all our karmas. When a devotee is chanting, all the previous karma is burnt away. But then one may ask the question, if my previous karma is burnt away, then why I am still suffering? Entonces ese servicio devocional se compara como el fuego que quema todos los karmas pasados, pero un devoto puede preguntar que si mi karma está destruido, ¿por qué estoy sufriendo todavía? So there are various answers. One of the answers is, till the time we are in this material world, we have to suffer. For example, the Pandavas, they were eternal associates of the Lord. They suffered. Kunti Maharani, she suffered. Draupadi, she suffered. Bhishma Dev, he suffered. Everybody has to suffer in the material world. Entonces hay varias respuestas. Uno es que en el mundo material siempre hay sufrimiento. Grandes personalidades han sufrido. Lord Krishna has given, when you go to electrical, very high voltage, it's like this cross and one what do you call, skull. Danger. Don't touch. No, it's written. Warning sign. Entonces, por ejemplo, cuando vamos a un circuito eléctrico de alto voltaje, hay una X con una calavera y pone peligro, no tocar. So Krishna has given this cross sign, and the skull is saying Dukhalayam Ashashvatam. That means it is a place of misery and temporary. Entonces Krishna ha descrito que ese mundo material es Dukhalayam Ashashvatam, es un lugar de miseria y temporal. So how is it possible when he is telling us that this is going to happen, it will never happen? For example, all of us, we know that death is going to come. Exactly. We know, everybody knows. We are going to die. Our family members are going to die. Somebody is going to die, maybe our friends, maybe our relatives. But still, when somebody dies, it takes us by shock. Oh, how did it happen? How did it happen? How it happened? We have to die. But still we are shocked. We all know we have to go through problems, but when problem comes, oh my God, why problem come to me? But Krishna has already won. Entonces, como por ejemplo la muerte, todo el mundo sabe que vamos a morir, o alguien va a morir, nuestros padres, abuelos, pero aún así, cuando vemos a alguien muerto, nos coge de como una tragedia, ¿no? Y nos sorprende, aunque sabemos que va a ocurrir. So Krishna has given us the warnings already that this material world is full of danger. Padam padam yad vipadam. Every step is a danger. In Śrī Kṛṣṇa nos ha dado el aviso que cada paso es un peligro. So be careful and chant the name of Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Whether time is good or bad, chant. Even time is good, don't forget Krishna. Because we often forget Krishna when everything is going good. Oh, okay, now I have chanted enough. Krishna is, merciful. Everything is okay. Now I can be happy. No, we have to chant because when bad time comes, we will need that chanting which we chanted in good times. It will come to a memory and we will chant, and then we will not have so much difficulty in bad time. Entonces, cuando el tiempo es bueno o malo, hay que cantar. No es que cuando todo va bien, nos olvidamos de Krishna. No pasa nada. Ahora todo va bien. Yo he cantado lo suficiente. No. Cantar en tiempos buenos, buenos y malos, porque cuando llega el tiempo malo y estamos preparados, vamos a poder encontrar con esta dificultad. So Krishna has given us the warning. So that is why we don't have to be very, worried. So this is one of the reasons why we suffer in this material world even after being a devotee. Now, second reason, which is more important for a devotee, as a devotee, we suffer is not because Krishna is giving us a karma, because Krishna wants us to teach some lessons. He is taking over all the karmas, and now whatever is happening in his life is under his jurisdiction. He will play with these things so that we learn, we purify whatever little contamination is left, and go back to Godhead. Entonces, la segunda razón por qué sufre el devoto, aunque practica servicio devocional, y se dijo que el servicio devocional limpia todos los karmas, es porque Krishna quiere que purifiquemos más, pocas contaminaciones que nos queda, que lo quitemos todo esto y vamos de vuelta al Señor. So, for example, if a diamond, if you see in the raw form, when the diamond is coming from a rock, there's no value. You think it's a rock. But when they polish the diamond, they cut the diamond. In India, it is done in Jaipur, this diamond cutting. One of the best diamonds in the world, they are made there. And after that, it becomes so valuable, crores of rupees. It is the same rock, but after polishing and cutting, it becomes very pure and very valuable. So, a devotee in the initial stage is like this, like rock, many contamination, but by chanting the name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is the polishing, 16 rounds, 32 rounds, 64 rounds. And then it become pure and then go back to Godhead. Entonces es como un diamante que viene de la roca y no tiene mucho valor hasta que no esté pulido, hasta que no está abrientado. Y una vez abrientado y pulido, coge un inmenso valor. Y ese pulir es a través de santo nombre. So we have to be very, very serious. We have to understand the formula. And over here is saying that Vidura, what questions did he ask? Now the questions which we have to ask, this is a very good lesson for us, because often when we go to our gurus, spiritual masters, either Siksha Guru or Diksha Guru, we should only inquire about Krishna. We should inquire about the absolute truth. We should inquire how to improve our spiritual life, how to chant better, how to remember Krishna more. And if we have material difficulties, which is coming in between for our progress, Krishna will remove them slowly if we practice our spiritual life. Entonces, aquí, en ese verso de hoy, dice que las preguntas formuladas deben ser preguntas inteligentes, y cuando nosotros vamos a nuestro maestro espiritual, deberíamos de adquirir ese tipo de conocimiento acerca de la verdad absoluta. And the devotees, when they come together, as far as possible, speak about Krishna. Machita madgata prana bodhayantas parasparam kathayantas cha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Entonces, in this verse is saying the devotees should come together and talk about Krishna. And then he will get tushyanti and ramanti. Very happy. The soul is very happy. Like do kirtan, have Krishna prasad, read little bit of Krishna book, see some pastime of Krishna which we read, we can discuss with our friends. I read this, you read this, okay, tell me about this, tell me about that. Because there's so many details which we miss out in the pastime. So all this will be very enriching. Entonces, nosotros cuando nos juntemos con nuestros devotos, debemos de hacer Krishna Katha, hablar acerca de Krishna, cantar el santo nombre, comer Krishna Prasadam, leer libros de Krishna y intentar aumentar nuestra vida espiritual. So let me see if there's anything more to discuss. So I will tell you the question which Vidura asked in different, because this verse is referring to the questions and how relevant they are. Entonces voy a hablar de las preguntas que hizo Vidura anteriormente y cómo de importante son estas preguntas. So one of the questions which he asked in the previous chapter, in the chapter 5, is saying that the soul is pure consciousness and it never loses its consciousness. So how is it possible that it falls into ignorance? Entonces una de las preguntas que hizo Vidura es que el alma es pura, conciencia es Satchitananda. Entonces, ¿cómo es que cae en ignorancia? So the soul, although it's pure, it has the same quality like Krishna, but in a very small quantity. And because the quantity is very small, it is not very powerful. It's just like a small spark of fire falling outside the fire. When it falls, it goes off. It doesn't light up. Entonces, aunque el alma es pura, la calidad es la misma que Krishna, pero la cantidad es muy pequeña. Como un chispa de fuego, cuando cae fuera del fuego, está en el suelo un poco tiempo encendido y se apaga. So the only way it can light up again is to go back in the fire. Entonces la única forma que esta chispa se ilumine otra vez es que tiene que meterse otra vez en el fuego. And this fire is the fire of Krishna consciousness. Y ese fuego es el fuego de conciencia de Krishna. Mientras que la chispa está fuera, se va a apagar. Si está dentro del fuego, se enciende. If the spark is outside the fire, it will extinguish. If it goes in the fire, it becomes fire again. So this fire of Krishna consciousness is a movement which Srila Prabhupada created out of his causeless mercy for every one of us. Entonces esa conciencia de Krishna está en el movimiento que Srila Prabhupada hizo de su misericordia sin causa para todos nosotros. So meantime we are in this movement, we are chanting, we are singing, we are having Krishna Prasad, and that is why it's important for us to associate with devotees. And devotees are all over the world. Practically in Russia, if you see cold countries, Prabhu, you're from which country originally?
I'm from Prague, from Czech Republic.
From Czech Republic. There are devotees there also, because you are from Czech Republic. So all over the world there are devotees. Entonces hay devotos en todo el mundo. El Prabhu ha venido de República Checa, en Rusia, en todo sitio hay devotos. Wherever you go, if you have the real desire, like many people come to the temple on Sunday, oh, so nice to see a temple of ISKCON. I found in Google Guru, Siksha Guru, and he will tell you that there's Hare Krishna temple in Churiana, Carretera Alora, and he comes in the car or taxi or whatever, and he comes and enjoys Sunday feast. Entonces, todas las semanas recibimos gente de fuera que vienen y miran en el Google dónde está el templo de Hare Krishna y llegan hasta aquí. So for the devotees, he's so relieved. Oh, there's a nice temple over here. So I can come and have prasad, I can associate with devotee, listen to the arti. So this way, Srila Prabhupada has created this nice movement for us. We have to take full advantage. Wherever we go, find devotees, find temples. And surely, maybe there are no temples in some place, but there are devotees living, like in Granada and many places there are some devotees living. And even 2-3 devotees get together and do kirtan. Like in Dubai, we were recently in Dubai, there's no real temple, but there are so many apartments of devotees which they have made into temple. There are more programs than anywhere in the world. Like maybe in 1 week, there are more than 30 programs in different houses. Kirtan Mela, one sannyasi is coming, people are doing Sangha group, they are reading Krishna book, and so nicely they are, So most important thing is getting together of the devotees. That is the most important thing. Even if there's no temple, you just get together and read and chant. Entonces estuve en Dubái hace poco, aunque no hay templo de ISKCON, pero hay muchos devotos. En una semana hay más de 30 programas en casa de devotos. Hay Kirtan Mela, hay Sangha, hay aquí, en seminario, en diferentes...
No permiten los musulmanes.
No permite nada, porque hay templo hindú, pero prefieren así porque cada zona hacen su grupito y hacen su programa. A lo mejor será la ley será muy estricta, no lo sé, porque hay templo hindú ahí. Pero el punto más importante en era de Kali es juntar y cantar juntos. Ese es el tema más importante, porque el santo nombre no es diferente de Krishna. Si no hay deidades, canta el santo nombre y es lo mismo. So in the age of Kali, the holy name is very important. Even if there's no deities, there's no temple, just get together and do Krishna Kirtan and you are very happy. Entonces, bueno, pues voy a leer otra pregunta más y con eso terminamos. So I'm going to read another question of Vidura, which he asked to Maitreya Muni. Yeah, so the other question was that the Lord is as a super soul present in the heart of every living entity. And why is it that the activities of living entity culminate in misfortune and misery? Entonces, otra pregunta muy clave que hizo Vidura es que el Señor se encuentra como superalma en el corazón de todas las entidades vivientes. ¿Por qué entonces las actividades de entidades vivientes terminan en infortunio y miserias? So the answer is actually Lord is although present in heart of every living entity, but he is present as a witness. He is not interfering in activities of human beings till the time human beings themselves they turn to God. God is not telling, oh, Lucas, get up and go to the temple. God is not telling you. God is just witnessing. He is giving you the knowledge and giving you the free will. You have the free will. There's no force. Even after explaining the full Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling Arjuna, do whatever you like. What instruction I've given you, apply it the way you like. Yatha achi tatha kuru. Ita ichhasi tatha kuru. Entonces the instruction of Krishna is always for the devotees to use the free will and exercise the free will. Entonces Krishna siempre da el libre albedrío a las entidades vivientes a ejercer el libre albedrío en la forma que quiera. Él nunca se interpone en las decisiones de sus devotos. But when we turn towards Him, is then He will give us the spiritual knowledge and guidance and help to come to Him. So only thing we have to do is turn our face to Krishna. We are turning towards Maya, so Krishna is saying, okay, do what you want. But when we turn to Krishna, the Krishna will come to our help. Entonces, la única cosa que tenemos que hacer es volverse a Krishna, o sea, dar nuestra cara a Krishna y so I just wanted to read this verse of Bhagavad Gita. Iti te jnanam akhyātam guyataram mama vimrishat asesena yatha ichchasi tatha kuru. So Krishna is saying to Arjun that I have explained to you a knowledge which is the most confidential knowledge. Deliberate on this fully and do what you wish to do. Entonces ese verso de Bhagavad Gita 18:63, Śrī Kṛṣṇa dice a Arjuna que yo te he dado todo el conocimiento confidencial y medita en esto y haz lo que te parece. Yatha ichchasi tatha kuru. So Krishna has given us the free choice. Let us use this free choice to the best of our ability to go back to Him, to go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Any comment or anything to ask? Okay, everything is clear. Jai Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.